Hey friends, want to talk today in a series of industries. I'm going to be making a lot of videos to speak on the industries that we actually do very well in. We provide a tremendous amount of help and resources to both the companies themselves and to the employee benefit advisors that serve these companies. Now, the first one I need to talk about is the staffing industry. Evolve Benefits, we are the inside sales arm for SBMA, which stands for Staffing Benefits and Administration. And this company was basically built on staffing companies first and foremost. We found that is one industry that's been heavily underserved, and it's due to the fact that most employee benefit advisors, they focus on major medical and they look for groups that can get a lot of participation, have more employees enrolling on the major medical. Well, with staffing companies, usually there's a core group of office staff that they can put on a major medical plan, but everybody else they haven't really figured out how to solve for. And Evolve Benefits with SBMA, we've done a great job at providing a solution there. So right now, let's talk about some statistics in the staffing industry. This is current. Right now, there is around 3 million employees per week employed from staffing industries across the boards in different industries, and there is 16 million employees staffed throughout the year on an annual basis in America as temporary employees. Now, what happens with a lot of these companies is they don't understand that they're prey to the employer mandate, which is penalty A, penalty B. They're subject to ACA filing and reporting, and a lot of them don't realize that they're out of compliance. Number two is a lot of them are really looking for a way to be more competitive, especially if they're in a concentrated area where there's more staffing companies. They really need some kind of edge to make them more competitive to their clients. So for instance, I drove up to Bakersfield a couple months ago, accompanied an employee benefit advisor. We sat down with the staffing company, and they had probably one of the greatest problems a staffing company could have. They grew very quickly, and they were about to make a second location a little further up north. Now, in sitting down with them and doing a little discovery, we found out first and foremost they were out of compliance. And then we talked about the type of health benefits that we can provide, which is our minimum essential coverage plan coupled with some limited medical plans and some other worksite benefits that marry up very well and make it affordable for these folks to access quality health care. So the first order of business was we got on the phone with our ACA accounting partner. We solved their compliance issue, and then we turned around and enrolled every single one of these folks on one of our plans that they chose as the base plan. And the feedback I got from the owners of the staffing company during that first meeting was something that I always say, just because I understand how this works, but it means so much more when you see a company say this, because the light bulb goes off in their head. They said, hey, you know what? We actually don't want to just offer your minimum essential coverage plan. We want to offer your dental, your vision, that limited medical plan. We want to go to our clients and say, hey, if you send your employees through us, then we're going to pay for a health plan right out of the gate. These folks will have some type of health coverage. And in the state of California, for instance, the individual mandate is being enforced. So they help these employees actually beat the penalty that they would be having for not having health insurance. But they also provided them a better dollar spend for those dollars instead of paying the penalty to the franchise tax board. So for all you employee benefit advisors out there, Evolve Benefits does very well with staffing companies. And if you haven't looked into this industry, give me a call. Let's set up a meeting. We'll talk about the certain talk tracks. I've got plenty of case studies from staffing companies I've been involved in. And of course, I look forward to talking to all of you very soon.